This is Jenny Christensen with Friendly Podcasts, brought to you by the Friends Council on Education. In this podcast, Phyllis Mincer, former Director of Development at Media Providence Friends School, shows how to get more from our annual fund.
So how do you increase an annual fund? Frankly, I have to speak from the beginning. When I first started out as Director of Development 10 plus years ago for Media Providence Friends School, I thought it was enough to just send out an annual fund letter. And then as time went on, I thought, well, maybe I'll send out a follow-up annual fund letter. Thought that would make a big change, but quite frankly, that didn't make a whole bit of change for me, not enough at least. So I had to say to myself, well, how do you build up an annual fund? How do you change? How do you shake things up? I decided to do just two things that would be different than what was always done years prior. The first thing I decided to do was to ask every single board member to take a list of folks that I gave to them and to thank them for their gift. No matter what the size of the gift was, just please make a phone call within 10 days, get back to me about what your conversation was, and thank them. There wasn't one board member who said no to that. They don't often like to ask for money, but they loved calling up to thank somebody for money. And we implemented that in the first year, hoping that we'd see the changes in the second year, which we did actually. The second thing we implemented was we decided that we were going to make sure that we do a personal visit to at least 7 to 10 people that year, a personal visit that we have never done before. And in the year that we implemented those changes, that year and the following year, we saw a significant increase in our annual fund dollars, probably close to 50% increase in those annual fund dollars, just by implementing those two small activities.
Thanks for joining us for Friendly Podcasts, brought to you by the Friends Council on Education, produced by Jenny Christensen at Strategy for Growth.